Hi everyone, I'm Audrey and this is It's On. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm really glad you're all here. So today we're going to continue on with our Cheap Eats AIP. I've created today a Philly stuffed mushroom. So the idea is it's kind of like a Philly cheesesteak sandwich, but we're going to stuff that stuffing into a large portobello mushroom, bake it off. So we have all the components of a Philly cheesesteak except for the bell peppers, which you would find in a traditional sandwich like that. And to keep it on the cheaper side, we're using ground beef instead of like a sliced or a thinly sliced sirloin. Now, if budgetary constraints are not a consideration for you, definitely use the steak. That totally works too. But just for this series this month, we're trying to keep everything under $5 Canadian a serving, which is about $3 US a serving. So this totally meets that. I'm using a large portobello mushrooms, but you could also buy the stuffer mushrooms, which are just a larger regular mushroom. So whatever's cheap at your store, feel free to choose that. So without much more chatter, let's just get into the video. Just gonna do a taste test and we'll see how it goes. I'm excited for this one. Ooh, gooey cheese. Hot. Oh, it's hot. So good. So the cheese that I used on that was the cheese sauce that you saw for the cheese ball. I did it a slightly different way where I just put it in the blender and then cooked it all on the stovetop. It takes like 5 minutes to come together. That's great. And oh, it does. It tastes a lot like those cheesesteak flavors. I don't really miss the bell pepper because I'm not a huge fan of bell pepper anyway. so it's not a big loss to me, but that tastes delicious. And then the meatiness of the Portobello makes it really kind of almost steak-like. I would think that it would be close to keto, definitely low carb, definitely paleo, definitely AIP Elimination Phase Compliant, which is what we're always looking for. So, and definitely cheap, which is great for this Cheap Eats AIP season. So I'll come back with you in a few days with another really great recipe, but I would give this one a try. It's a great weekend dinner. It does take a little bit of time. One thing that you want to know is that all of the things you can make ahead. So you can make the meat mixture ahead, you can make the cheese ahead, you can scrape down the mushrooms ahead. So it really is just assembling, throwing in the oven until it's cooked through, and then it's a really easy weeknight dinner. So if you want to prep some of those things on the weekend, and then you just come home, assemble, toss it in the oven for 15-20 minutes, and you're good to go. If you do it all at once, it does take a little bit of time. So that's what I'll do in the future when I make it again. Is pre-prep the ingredients to assemble. So anyways, it was great to see you guys again this week. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you have ideas for recipes that you would like to see renovated, please put them in the comments below or send me an email. I'd love to hear from you all. And thanks everyone. All right, we'll see you next time.